Welcome to Bedtime Stories. Let us take you on a magical journey. Bedtime Stories presents Elara the Young Wizard. Once upon a time, in the enchanting land of Mistvale, there lived a young wizard named Elara. She had a heart of gold and a passion for learning the magical arts. Every night, before drifting off to sleep, she would curl up in her cozy bed, read a spell book, and dream of all the wonderful magic she could create to help others. Mistvale was a beautiful kingdom with lush green forests, sparkling rivers, and a majestic castle that shone like a jewel under the moonlit sky. Its people were kind, gentle, and happy, but little did they know that a shadow was about to fall upon their peaceful realm. One fateful day, a sinister sorcerer named Morlock arrived in the kingdom. He was envious of Mistvale's prosperity and sought to take it all for himself. With a flick of his twisted wand, he cast a spell that wrapped the land in a thick, dark fog. The cheerful laughter and lively music that once filled the streets were replaced by a heavy silence. As the kingdom's colours faded and the people's spirits dampened, Elara knew that something must be done. Gathering her courage, she decided to seek out the wise elder Oldenweave, who lived in a small cottage at the edge of the forest. With a soft breeze and the rustle of leaves, the trees seemed to whisper encouragement as Elara ventured through the woods. Oldenweave listened intently as Elara recounted the troubles that had befallen the kingdom. With a gentle smile, he handed her a small, beautifully crafted wand made from the branch of a silver willow tree. "Take this wand, Elara," he said. "It possesses a magic more powerful than any other, the magic of love and kindness. Use it wisely, and it will guide you in your quest to defeat Morlock and restore light to Mistvale." Elara thanked Oldenweave and set off on her journey, her heart filled with hope and determination. The wand's warm glow comforted her, and she could feel the love and support of her people as she travelled through the foggy landscape. Elara encountered many creatures and challenges along the way, but she always faced them with courage and kindness. She used her magic to heal wounded animals, create shelter for lost travellers, and guide lost souls back to their homes. And with each act of kindness, her wand grew brighter and more powerful. After many days and nights, Elara finally reached Morlock's dark fortress, perched atop a jagged mountain. As she approached the entrance, she noticed that the once fierce guardians of the castle were now merely shadows of their former selves, weakened by Morlock's evil magic. Elara knew that she could not leave these creatures to suffer. She reached out with her wand, and a warm golden light enveloped them. With a sigh of relief, the guardians were restored to their true forms, noble and wise creatures who had been cursed by Morlock. Grateful for Elara's compassion, they vowed to help her in her quest to save the kingdom. Together, they ventured into the heart of the fortress, where Morlock awaited them. He sneered at Elara and her newfound allies, confident in his dark powers. With a wave of his wand, he summoned a terrifying whirlwind to sweep them away. But Elara was not afraid. She clutched her silver willow wand tightly and called upon the power of love and kindness that had grown within it. A brilliant, soothing light burst forth from the wand, encircling Elara and her friends, and shielding them from Morlock's attack. Stunned by the strength of Elara's magic, Morlock tried to summon even more powerful spells, but they were no match for the love and kindness that radiated from Elara's wand. As the soothing light grew brighter and warmer, it enveloped the entire fortress, dissolving the shadows and driving away the darkness. Realizing that he could not defeat the pure magic that Elara possessed, Morlock's power began to wane. With one final attempt, he raised his wand, but the soothing light from Elara's wand reached out and gently touched his heart. In that moment, Morlock was reminded of the love and kindness he had once known, Long before he had become consumed by envy and darkness, he dropped his wand and fell to his knees, tears streaming down his face. Seeing the change in Morlock, Elara stepped forward and extended her hand. "It is never too late to choose love and kindness," she told him softly. Morlock hesitated for a moment, then took her hand, allowing the gentle magic of Elara's wand to wash over him, cleansing his heart and spirit. As the darkness lifted, the fog that had shrouded Mistival began to dissipate. The once muted colours of the land became vibrant once more, and the people felt their spirits lift as joy and laughter filled the air. Elara, Morlock, and their friends returned to the kingdom, where they were greeted with cheers and celebration. The people hailed Elara as their hero, and the once evil sorcerer vowed to use his powers only for good from that day forward. The kingdom of Mistival flourished under the light of love and kindness, and its people lived happily ever after. And as for Elara, she continued to share her magic with others, bringing warmth and happiness wherever she went. Each night, as the sun set and the stars began to twinkle in the sky, the children of Mistival would gather to hear the tale of Elara and her magical silver willow wand. As their eyes grew heavy and their breathing slowed, they would drift off to sleep, dreaming of the love and kindness that had saved their kingdom and brought light to the darkest corners of the world. And so, dear listener, as you close your eyes and let the soothing words of this story lull you to sleep, remember the power of love and kindness that exists within each and every one of us, and let it guide you on your own magical journey. Good night, and may your dreams be filled with warmth and wonder.